Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel.
Like I promised yesterday, here's the video on how you can efficiently farm operational standings for the Plague Star event. Also, I will be giving my experience on the rewards of the Plague Star bounty. Specifically, I will give you an insight on why and why not you should get a certain reward. So, let's get this video started. First, let's talk about farming those operational standings. The choices are simple. Whether you want to spawn all 4 hemocytes, and finish the mission for about 15 to 17 minutes in average, and get 3000 operational standings, or you can choose not to spawn those hemocytes, finish the mission for about 9 to 10 minutes in average, and profit 2000 operational standings. My previous video does showcase Titania, and how she can kill all 4 hemocytes really fast compared to other warframes and tricks, but, in my honest opinion, not spawning the hemocytes is a much better option. It's hassle-free and fast, and a perfect method for those players who just want to farm operational standings. Okay, let's head to some quick tips on farming operational standings. First is, the Plague Star bounty itself rewards 1000 operational standings, without Eidolon Phylaxis and Infested Catalyst. When you put 4 Eidolon Phylaxis during stage 2 of the bounty, you will get additional 1000 operational standings. If you put 4 Infested Catalyst, you will get additional 1000 operational standings, and then spawn those 4 hemocytes, which drops those hunter set mods. Basically, if you want to just farm operational standings, I suggest you to just use Eidolon Phylaxis. Now, you can actually farm operational standings solo, and be as efficient like when you are in a team. This is just suggestions anyway, and you can either take it or leave it. If you want to run the Plague Star bounty solo, I suggest that you go with Nova. This warframe has it all. She has crowd control ability, perfect for the stage 2 phase of the bounty. She also got her teleportability, which makes traveling from one stage to another much easier. She's reliable if you don't have some Arcwing launchers, but if you do, then Arcwings are probably much faster, especially if you have the Itzal. On modding Nova for this mission, just simply have as much duration as you can, but don't put narrow-minded, as you need to have as much range for your teleportability. Also, you need to have at least 145% power strength to get that 75% slow on your 4th ability. Another warframe that I find really good for this mission is Nizza. He got speed to travel fast in the plains, and also, he got a great crowd control ability. For Nizza, it's all about duration and range. With some mobility mods, like I have said earlier, these frames are not really required to farm Plague Star bounty. I just find them efficient while moving around, and dealing with those enemies from this mission. Now that we are done with how to efficiently farm operational standings, let's proceed to the stuff worth getting first in this event. To those who just started Plague Star bounty, then go for Eidolon Phylaxis first. Plain and simple. It gives you more operational standings. By the way, before I begin to tell you what to get first right after Eidolon Phylaxis, I would just like to say that all the things you'll hear next are based on personal experience, and not just preference. Plague Star rewards, and Warframe in general have undergone several changes that makes some rewards for this event not that good anymore. So, I advise you to take note. Just like earlier, let's begin with new players. Right after Eidolon Phylaxis, get some pieces of Plague Kripath, and then Plague Key War. Plague Kripath is the big boy of the Zors, gives an extra 4% crit and 2 times crit multiplier. Generally, it's seen as the superior of the 2 strikes due to the weapon types it builds for polearm and rapier. Plague Key War, on the other hand, is good for a stave or a scythe, gives an extra 4% to status chance. The difference between Key War and Kripath isn't major, but Key War is generally a lot cheaper ribbon-wise, for those who are in a budget. Now, you can check out some of the best Plague Zors that I have created on another video, which I will link at the end of this guide, but let me give you some insights on what you can create with these Plague Zor parts. A Kripath polearm can be built for a hybrid crit and condition overload setup, easily able to hit above 100% crit chance and very high status with only 3 dual stats mods and drifting contact. And, a Kripath Raper can be a crit monster, which works great with the innate viral and forced/procs of the Vulpine Mask stance. On the other hand, a key war stave, which has a balanced build of condition overload or critical hybrid, leaning marginally more towards status, may work slightly better in certain aspects due to the key war having more slash than crit path. Lastly, you can build a key war scythe with heavy status overload build, easily able to reach 100% status. And the biggest selling point is the stun stalking fan, which can hit multiple times very quickly with its hold forward combo, allowing rapid status application. Plague Bokwin and Plague Aquin are not really necessary, but you can have some of them if you want. If you can recall, there are some grips that have been recently added to the game, and stat-wise, they are much better than these. But, like I have said, you can have some of these if you want to try them out. Just a quick note, these two serve a similar purpose, giving balance speed and damage to your Zor. Aside from the Plague Zor parts, you should get some former. Better yet, spend most of your standings here, as this is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to farm a fully crafted former with ease. Also, set a Swisp, and these crafting materials needed to craft your amps and some arcanes are good choices. Then, there's the sacrifice mod that gives you extra survivability while using your sentinel. Other stuff are personal preference, like these cosmetics and these two weapons. If there's one last piece of advice I can give you, that is not to invest first on these Exodia arcanes. Exodia Contagion's reign is now over. It has been nerfed to the ground, and there's no way you can have fun with something that has little damage and can deal self-damage. Exodia Epidemic is nice as it gives yours or the ability to crowd control enemies. However, it's not good in my opinion, as it has this condition that you need to at least double jump or perform a bullet jump to unleash the shockwave. So that's it. I hope that after watching this video, you now have an idea on how you can farm operational standings fast, and what to prioritize on getting first, before you leave. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. You can always leave a comment below if you think I have missed something or have a better way of farming operational standings. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, then you can do so by simply clicking that big subscribe button below. Just remember to turn on notifications to receive daily updates from this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
But for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took. Sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug.